may take a second to go through, and it is live.
Streaming it to the...
Oh yeah, let me stream my thing, but hello.
Okay, okay.
Well,
I need to see this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. Hooray! I'm excited to be here again with them. We like to...
Why, hello.
We are finally back with Ace Attorney after, like, what, 2-3 months?
It's me, Nemaplier.
Hey, Dynaboom's here!
Yes, I'm happy to be back.
The start of the stream jump scare. How did they...
Hello, welcome.
How did they jump scare... How did it jump scare you, Dyna? And apparently they are a number... They have crown number 1. I don't know what I mean. Okay. Number 1 crown is a place for fans to stand out of the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. Resets every stream so they can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP. And you get XP by sending live chat messages, send super chats, and super stickers. Super stickers. Cool. So it's just like kind of like Twitch. Nice. Nice.
Yes.
Well, looks like you'll probably be number 1 for a while because you're the only viewer in the chat, Dyna. So congratulations. Yeah, we're at Ace Attorney back again. So let's just get right into it because we just started episode 4 of this, which we haven't actually gotten into it. So
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Well, I need to turn the stream volume up.
Yeah. About that, yes.
How do I do that? Forget. Hold on.
Is a long time to wait.
It's been a while.
And we don't have a flute plushie yet. You can't imagine how much I suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas. Oh no, it's the bestest boy! December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Bright and Cola offices. God. And yes, and also, obviously, we don't. I don't think anyone suspects it was actually him. What? There's no way. I wish, and I do eventually want to make my own plushie.
You had to let the demon
Yeah. If you could make a plushie for your own channel, man, what would it be? Because mine would probably be of like a raven.
Obviously it would probably be... I'd probably have 2 plushies. I'd probably have Nem. I'd have little Nem. And then I'd also have, Nemsel.
Yeah, plushie for free for their own channel. Yeah, like, if I make it my own plushie, it'd probably be a long time from now, so probably anytime in the near future. I'll most likely be a raven, probably one of a raven and one of my, like, actual character mascot of, Nebby. But more likely just, like, a raven with, like, a little, like, flaming scarf kind of thing. But, hey Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Yeah, I know our mics are not at all at the same volume. I can try and adjust that. Give me a second.
I feel like I've heard this conversation before.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I could... yeah...
I feel like I've heard this conversation before.
Yeah, it's always been an issue on my side, because I'm just been, like... because this is live, I unfortunately can't adjust it. Do I need to be louder, or does Nem need to be louder? That's the main question. Because if I'm too quiet, then I can turn Nem down. That's pretty easy.
Hold on, I'm going to the link.
Yeah, I mean that's just because it's my headset. I can't change the fact that it's my low. I do have my new mic setup that I've been trying to figure out, but I still haven't figured out why certain controls affect other things when they shouldn't. So I need to get around to eventually figuring that out, but I just haven't. But so I guess you just want me to turn them down?
Step by step.
Yes, let me...
One of these days I'm gonna get you a lapel mic.
No, literally my significant other got me like a...
Because if you have a lapel mic, then you can just casually sit back and play your game, and it'll be set balanced.
My significant other got me a Sin WE soundboard with lapel mic, but like the soundboard system's been giving me issues, so I'm just like haven't been able to properly figure it out and all that. How does it sound like I'm in a deep cave or something? Like I don't understand.
Yeah, figuring out the soundboard can take a bit of work.
Yeah. So it sounds.
Hold on, let me turn the audio on so I can see what it sounds like.
Yeah, that might help. Also, let me try turning you down to maybe one.
Okay, no, I am a little loud. I am a little loud.
Okay, I turn you down about 50%. Yeah, unfortunately, my mic is basically right at my mouth, so like...
Good. That should balance things out, I think.
Like, other than that, like, I can't really adjust the mic unless I'm putting it directly into my mouth, which is not something that I'm sure any of you guys want to hear. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's what your line.
ASMR stream, you're getting eaten.
I did that once with Minecraft.
1 minute, sorry, I got completely sidetracked by how funny it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, of course,
Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay.
Awkward stare.
I don't know about any falls per se, but Gordon Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
I'm sorry, the way she's staring is a little unnerving, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Don't
Hey!
send the woman to war. Yeah, I agree with you. Don't send Maya to war. Good idea. I always feel like
So much for rushing spring waters.
I always feel like there's a slight delay between my screen and the screen on Discord.
I keep trying to speak and my hair keeps getting caught on my mouth.
Oh no. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was
Maybe?
sighted at
I mean,
Gordon
it
Lake.
is. I am looking at it and I don't see anything happening.
What do you... What? Where, the stream, or... Oh.
Identified animal? Okay.
Also, Dinah asks, is the hair tasty?
Is the hair... No, the hair is not tasty. No.
But yeah, the towns are buzzing with excitement.
No, it's not. It's not tasty.
I can imagine. And locals are calling it Gordy, and and the tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. So boring, am I right? Like, who cares about Nessie?
Boring. Can't they show us real news for a change?
Nick, water pressure's kinda low in that shower.
Hmm? You want more pressure, huh?
I feel like I could be so bad depending on the context.
Scared of war.
Is Hades messing with you though?
Go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a fire hose.
I realized, is this the really damn whole dialogue
No,
about the
it's
shower?
I can't tell if the latency is behind. You just realized the whole dialogue is about a shower.
Yeah. Yeah. In a mystery game, it is. It is.
No, but really, I feel like the latency's behind a little bit. Because I'm like seeing on my screen, and what I'm seeing on my screen is ahead of YouTube, but somehow I don't think it's that far ahead of YouTube.
Yeah, that's the thing, because there's a like 2 to 3 second delay.
I can hear you, but maybe I need to like close the stream and reopen it. Maybe that's what needs to happen.
YouTube is behind by
Like if
2
I
to
do
3
this,
seconds. So you would want to watch it on the Discord because that's the actual thing. So yeah, don't worry about watching it on YouTube because that.
well, I am watching it on Discord. That's why I'm a little confused because I'm like I can see it, but I can't tell if I'm behind or if there's just so much going on that we're.
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't.
Anyways, yeah. Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you down with the hose?
Good idea, Nick.
I'm in the future, or is she in the future?
I am in the future. Everyone else is behind. Hello, everyone who's happening to join this stream.
Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm.
The irony of that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. But welcome everyone who's joining the stream. I see a couple more people flooding in. But we interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder!
Murder?
Murder!
Gourd Lake again?
Murder at Gourd Lake! TV is going nuts about murder. Would you say it's a murder drama? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Mile Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? It's not him. It's never him. Like, there's no... Not our sweet, precious boy. Our ship. Our favorite ship. Oh no. Is there latency issue over Discord? I don't know. Okay.
Edgeworth?
Let me see if I can figure...
I don't know. The reason why I'm confused is because when I'm speaking, it doesn't seem like I'm being heard in the moment that I'm saying it. which is why I'm like, I can't tell if there's latency issues.
I have no idea how to fix that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know, unfortunately. Okay, so objection. The TV wasn't plugged in. Unfortunately that TV was plugged in, and I'm taking a second to try and figure out if the latency is on their end. So I get to entertain it, you guys, until they figure out the issue, because I don't know if it is on my end or not.
Hello?
Hello?
Mike.
Yes, we can hear you.
Mike? Can you hear me as I say this?
Yes, we can hear you as you say that.
Orange. Say what I just said.
Orange.
Okay, so you can hear me perfectly. Got
Yes.
it.
Yeah, and also,
Okay.
Dino says, "Welcome to Luna Night Stream, where 20% of the stream is saying things up. A really human experience." Honestly, yeah, that's a boost.
No, true.
I mean, to be fair,
It's about the process of learning, though.
with the two of us, it's there's always going to be a tech issue. Like, it's a running gag between the two of us at this point.
Yeah, I think we're just getting to where we are getting into the efficient territory, that's all.
Yeah. If we lived in the same house, this wouldn't be an issue, because we can literally just be in the same room.
I mean, one thing I plan on doing once I move into a new house is probably getting a recording office, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely want
Like a separate building just for recording.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want a separate building for recording, but I would definitely want like my own room.
Yeah.
What's going
Anyway, Edgeworth, what's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like.
A separate building, Dino says?
Yes, a separate. Okay, so you have to understand that the property that we're looking at it's like a house, but there's a second house outside the house, but it's a smaller house, and it has soundproof padding. So normally they call this a sound. They call this a sound room, but it also the other terminology is a kill room, I guess. But yeah, it's like a guest house, and so I'm like, if no one's gonna be living in it, the best we can do is make it a recording area.
Which honestly, that could be pretty fun. But yeah,
I mean, you could like adorn it with everything you want, but at the end of the day, it's still a recording area that's just well decorated.
To be fair, there are some companies, depending on the size of the YouTube channel, who rent out office floor buildings for recording. I know with Afmao and her company, I'm pretty sure they have like an office floor or like an office building or something for people who are editors, thumbnail artists, voice actors, people who actually play the game, stuff like that. Like, it's a full big area. So like, and I'm pretty sure they have like soundproofing rooms and everything, so. But that's for a company who's from.
This is true. However, we are getting a little off topic.
Yeah. But hey, it's a fair question.
Correct.
But Nick.
Yikes, Mamiya!
The fireman yelled at me when I called him.
We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder.
What? When?
It's I have the urge to do the A Hat in Time. Mira.
Yeah, yes, that's a good. I totally would be fine with that. But where, when, whom, why, how?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick. Do you have anything to say? Do you want to talk, or do you just want to go straight?
Let's get into it. It's been too long. We can't rally dally, especially since I've recognized some of what's going on.
Yeah.
Talk about the shower? No.
No, we don't need to know about the shower.
You need to know.
You can, if you play the game, you can figure out yourself. But December 25th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
Oh no!
What do you mean? Oh no! What do you mean? You know, Nick, you've been here at one time or another, haven't you?
I guess it comes with the territory.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention it to too many people. But our boy, Edgeworth. Ah.
Oh, there's handsome man. He's showed up.
Do you still believe in the ship?
Oh no, he's hot.
Do you still believe in the ship between him and Phoenix?
I do still believe in the ship.
Good.
I absolutely do.
And I just love how he came in, saw the two of us, and immediately left.
Hey, Edgeworth, come back!
Just like grumpy McGrumpy.
He just gave up immediately.
It's like, no, I don't want to talk to you. But,
Edgeworth?
no, I would. Well, I guess I would technically be Edgeworth because he's normally the prosecutor. So, what are you doing here? What a distinguished gentleman!
This is true. This is true.
What a distinguished gentleman with his ascot. Do you know that meme? Of like what a distinguished gentleman with his hat. But Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
What the?
What?
Huh. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here?
So you come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh! Laugh! Why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears.
More likely get mad, let's be honest.
Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time that we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god, this cat is heavy.
Aw, precious baby.
He's so heavy.
Precious baby cat.
Actually, he's right.
Yeah, we do have a lot of time.
He's a heavy baby.
I like how Dino said, I like how Phoenix is the only responsible character. I mean, between him and Maya, yes, I agree. Between him and Edgeworth,
I wouldn't say that.
I would say Edgeworth is probably more responsible than Phoenix, but Phoenix is decently responsible. I hope you can come.
He's like, I'd say he's pretty okay, maybe.
Not like this.
You know, I feel like at least one of those two lines aren't correct.
Yeah, not wanting to come or not
I didn't want
to see you like
I didn't want to see you like this either. Believe me. Aw, Phoenix.
Aw. So what the hell?
Oh no, I'm not testifying which one. I'm just saying they both work for the
Yeah, and also,
they both work for it, that's all.
what the heck happened? We need to know.
Edgeworth, tell me what happened.
What should I? What are you going to do about it?
He looks so bitter
Yeah.
and so handsome.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you've been accused of murder, what are you gonna do about it? Like, especially when you didn't do it. But, we're gonna help you, that's what. Gasp. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Stare. Look to the left, look to the right. Do the hokey pokey.
There we go. I said the line.
Oh, I didn't hear you say sorry. You're a novice.
Am I not me?
No, I think you probably said it, but my brain was just like, in one ear out the other. You're a novice. You've only been in 3 tribes.
Hey!
Sure, you got lucky in all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Apparently, Dinah says you're sus.
Oh, so winning 3 cases in a row isn't a skill?
Yeah,
I'm sus.
apparently you need more skill.
How am I sus?
You need real skill, right? Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why am
I have skill.
Yeah, exactly. We have skill.
I'm the ace attorney. What do you mean?
We're always right. It's literally in our name. Why am I always the one who has to get angry? So, tell us about what happened at Gorda Lake.
Gourd Lake.
Yeah. What happened? What happened?
The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct?
Yes, late last night.
The lake is a long way. The lake is a long way from your office in the courthouse. Why were you down there? That's a good point, actually.
I see no reason to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? Oh, that's your one.
I'll tell you later. Gordy? 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 That's such a weird name.
Yeah, because it's based off the Loch Ness Monster.
Why won't Edgeworth talk to us?
Present our badge.
Oh, right. I forgot. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. Your attorney's badge?
Edgeworth. let me defend you.
Good one, right? But I'm not that hard. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a whip behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I talked to has turned me down.
What?
Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty.
I don't believe it!
I believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this.
Edgeworth suffering from success.
And also, shipping. You in particular, I cannot ask you to do this. Did you do this? Did you kill a man?
He's like, you in particular, I can't ask you to do this. It's like, Edgeworth, you don't want to see me like this? I see how it is.
The shipping must continue.
Edgeworth, this is really hard to ask.
Yeah, it's so upfront.
But you didn't do it, right? Right?
Think of what you will. I only have one request.
Wouldn't it?
Stay out of this case. Why?
Huh?
But Nick is trying to help you. I know this. But I don't want your help, okay? Gasp! Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Miss Sedgworth did it, didn't he?
Maya, let's go investigate this elsewhere.
But Nick... Guess let's head over to Gord Lake.
Get in.
But yeah, I definitely agree, Dinah, that Edgeworth is a nice person behind that harsh exterior. It's sweet. Like, he has a sweet interior. Do you agree too, Nem? Is Hades distracting you?
I do agree, which is why the ship should continue.
Yeah. Also, that was like, I don't know if you responded right away, but that was like a few. That's the future way to fit for it. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a latency issue there.
I guess it's probably from your end then, because
I'm just a little confused because so what it is as I'm talking, I can see my screen's lit up, but when I actually enter the stream, every once in a while the latency issues will start.
Yeah. Hooray for tech problems. But December.
So keep the screen small, and I can see what's happening.
Yeah. December 25th, Gord Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened?
Yeah, Gord Lake is in the middle of the park.
Look at all the dead tree. I mean, it is December, but I can see some police walking around in there. So I guess this is in the northern hemisphere, most likely, because wintertime, if it is based off of Earth.
Probably. Questioning people, probably.
We hired her because she is the sister of the person who hired us.
Correct.
But hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Do I beat the police?
Sure, I have to come up with a voice on the spot. Hold on.
Yeah, well, you think of the voice.
Sorry, sir. Nothing.
And it's not money.
I'm doing like I'm doing the cringe Midoriya voice,
Yeah,
but I'm not good at it, so I'm gonna continue to try.
yeah. You can workshop as we go along, and not exactly money is the reason we hired her. It's because of the fact that her older sister, our boss, died, and she happened to be in the room. So, but
That's kind of a messed up reason, like in post haste, but you know.
but like she wanted to help us with trials going forward. Yeah, idiot. The trials tomorrow.
She was the tutorial.
Yeah, but yeah, she was the tutorial. Just kind of. We need clues on the double. But oh, not too line.
But sir, there wasn't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear. Oh, you hit it too fast.
He did it. But shut up. Just you try and sand that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. I completely forgot the accent I did for him months ago.
Yes, sir. Every once in a while, they just change voice actors.
Yeah. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary. Recruits. Eek! Hey, get that guy! Hairy guy! Hairy butts!
Right! Phoenix Wright! Will he ever learn my name?
And what are you just doing here, pal? Investigating?
Huh? Oh, well, yes, I suppose.
Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Well, can you tell us what happened?
Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No.
Well, okay. Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer.
Head in the huh?
Yep, this music is definitely a banger. Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. Bang!
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, my bad, hold on.
That's totally fine. Got be arrested on the scene and arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, Riggs the Lake.
A witness?
Also, are you going to be knocking on some Cheetos? They're tasty. Tell us about this witness.
Based. Who is this witness?
Sorry, pal. That's confidential. It's a lot of heart, I think. She's a photographer. Apparently, the witness saw everything. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
Was there only that one witness?
Yep. It was pretty cold out on lake last night. It was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas.
Alright, chat. I just got an idea. Hold on.
What?
So,
What?
I just fixed the...
I mean, your mic did sound better for a second, but then you're like, that's like it's okay.
Well, that's why I said I just fixed the latency issue. I probably sound perfectly fine right now, don't I?
Yeah, you sound amazing. It's so much better than before.
Well, I switched to a Linux PC. Ta-da!
Ayo!
Everybody should use Linux, everyone.
Dinah, how did you sound? Yeah, Dinah says you also sound incredible.
Thank you. I sound wonderful.
Yeah, also,
Aw, you're making me blush.
hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, not sponsored, but totally get a Linux PC though. Like that, not sponsored, but you should. Absolutely, amazing.
So, yeah. Oh, it's Christmas today. I forgot. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my
also,
god.
Like, I'm not sponsored by Cheetos. I just like eating some Cheetos. Yeah, tell us.
Edgeworth.
Yeah, tell us about Edgeworth. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if he's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Hey, who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to help us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up for him to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Well, what about the defense guys? Is it true no one would take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and you lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid.
I suppose it would be if they have a witness.
Hey, pal! Don't tell me you got to turn your back on him too. Remember the Sea of Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent.
I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right this, right that, right over and over. I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. I don't know. It sounds like Edgeworth had his mind on you.
It sounds like a ship. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What? Find something?
No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want a whole investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. Guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back?
The autopsy report. Or actually, we would like to get in touch with him, but the autopsy report is kind of important.
So, what do you want to ask? What do you think is more important in the moment?
In the moment, I feel like getting in touch with him is. However, it depends on when the case is going to happen. That's the complicated part.
The case is going to happen tomorrow, it sounds like.
Ooh, yeah, autopsy report. It's for kind of.
But, like, if we want to get in touch with him after the case, though, like, or like.
Actually. I was gonna say, if the autopsy report's going to be showing up in the case anyway, I feel like we need to get in touch with him.
Yeah. So how do you get in touch with him?
You're not coming back, detective?
Probably not, pal.
So what should we do if we have to ask you something? Ask something to talk to you about?
Right. Yep, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe.
What?
We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for taking people when they're talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have time to talk. They don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right. Now let's go investigating. So the nice thing is, we can now head to the Criminal Affairs Department, which is cool. So, but
Ooh.
I guess let's head into the Gourd Lake Public Beach, since that's the main thing we need to do investigating.
Yes.
Gourd Lake Public Beach. December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Wowzers!
Why does this look familiar?
This is Gourd's Lake. Yep.
Samurai dogs?
What?
Like, is this
You'll see.
Huh, okay. I'm not sure if it warrants a wowzers though. Wowzers?
Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand.
Samurai dogs?
I want a samurai dog, please. Pretty please. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind on the times, though. The kids all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know?
Nope.
Well, let's examine. I'm hungry now, thanks, Jade. Right.
Hot dog stand. It's closed. Well, I guess you gotta go get food from home. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Christmas? This has been here a while. Banner reads Samurai. Actually, wait, no. It's technically like it's either fall or it's just turning into winter.
It's Christmas Day.
The banner. Oh, it's Christmas Day. Okay. Yeah. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate.
Let's look at Gourd Lake.
Wow,
Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
Wow. No way. I'm sure it's because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape?
Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually. But that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
It's such a casual, real conversation.
Is it sign?
Huh. I almost didn't see the signpost. Left, boat docks, right, exit.
Boat docks?
I'm sorry, wait. There's like party poppers on the...
Yeah, no,
on the thing down there.
I'm making my way around.
The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained.
Some benches.
Just like my soul! A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Huh. Someone left poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right?
Was it that obvious?
Poppers.
Yeah, might as well take them.
You know what's going through my head?
What?
What if somebody didn't actually didn't actually get shot, and the poppers were just the sound of the gunshot?
Yeah, here's my current theory. Two people talking, one of them being Edgeworth, the other person being the victim. And the victim tries to kill Edgeworth, but they have a struggle. Edgeworth takes the gun, and Edgeworth kills the victim. And he's like, oh my god, did I actually just kill him? And then poppers go off to alert anyone else going on, because for some reason they go off.
But here's the thing that I'm not getting. I just can't see Edgeworth killing the victim.
No, but they were fighting
Actually,
over
Edgeworth.
the gun. That's
Well, okay. Okay, maybe. But here's the problem. Why was Edgeworth with the victim in the first place is the question.
Because they were talking about a case from 15 years ago, and I think Edgeworth was probably involved with that case.
Okay, so what happened was this person tried to talk about Edgeworth, tried to get information out of Edgeworth. They tried to kill Edgeworth because he knew too much. Edgeworth fought back. And then someone was on land and they were waiting to pull the popper?
Yeah, or maybe they had like an actual gun. The person on land had a gun, and they popped the poppers to help disguise their gunshot.
Maybe. It's very strange to me because it's kind of like... Because they didn't convince anybody that they weren't on the boat to shoot. All they did was convince us that Edgeworth killed somebody, and that's it.
Yeah. But
I feel like there isn't two people here, and that's what's bothering me.
Yeah.
It feels like somebody intentionally set this up to try to kill Edgeworth, and they failed and got shot. But they had a...
Because this definitely feels like this was a case that was involved 15 years ago, and whoever died was involved with that case along with Edgeworth. Obviously, I think
Correct.
we're going to learn more information about this case from 15 years ago, but we'll just have to see.
All I'm saying is, it feels like they tried to take Edgeworth out, they failed, but maybe they had someone standing on the sidelines to pull the popper if necessary, because a shot in the dark at night to shoot poppers is a rough shot.
Yeah.
So... that's why I'm thinking this. I feel like this is two people. It's just one of them got shot and wasn't expecting Edgeworth to be able to fight back.
Yeah, well, we'll keep that theory in mind as we go forward.
Huh. Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Oh my god, the smile on her face. She looks so smug.
I mean, yeah.
She's like, ha ha ha, got him.
Poppers put into pockets. Poppers, a classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy, but I feel like it will be. So, oh wait, I guess that's everything.
We can move towards the other areas that we haven't been.
So,
Like, there's
do you want to check
the
out the boat shop
rental.
first, or the woods first?
I feel like the rental is important because
They
think
were
of
on
it
a
this
boat.
way. They were on a boat, yeah, and they couldn't have gotten a boat unless it was a rental.
Yeah, but it was at midnight,
Unless
so
they
they
got
could have
the
stolen a boat. They could have stolen a boat.
This is true, but
But
I am curious because there might be a camera.
But December 25th, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place?
A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I don't see a camera. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats wouldn't be good for business either.
Boats. I've never ridden on a boat.
Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial is finished?
Hey, good idea. You bet. So, I guess we should examine just to see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah, I don't trust that this place is completely closed or is lacking any... There's more forest off that way. I doubt I find any helpful clues in there. Because, like, what if we look in one of the boats and there's a gun casing?
Yeah, maybe.
A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas.
See, I'm just trying to do full...
Check the door!
Yeah, we can't.
Break in!
I wanted to break in, but...
There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of the boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick?
Huh?
I changed my mind. I really don't want to go on a boat ride.
Huh. Interesting. Wait, what does that sign say?
Wait. Which one?
It's like blurry intentionally.
I think it just say boat rental prices or something. Or like, rent a boat. I think it's blurry on purpose because it doesn't really matter.
Okay, it's just so blurry that it just caught me off guard.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm thinking just decoration kind of thing. To Gourd Lake Woods.
Oh?
December 25th at Gourd Lake
There
Woods.
was a camera.
I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping.
They got guts camping at the scene of a murder and at a place that says no camping.
Yeah. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Who could be camping here? And why? The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent.
I totally agree.
I'm not even gonna.
Wait, what if the sign says no setting tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that.
Oh.
There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Actually, wait. If there's a camera,
Yeah,
maybe
no,
there's
we're
something.
just gonna, we will definitely investigate the camera, but we gotta investigate this side first. Hey, Nick.
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again.
Speaking of hungry. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum?
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. I can actually tell you why if you're curious.
Yeah, I am actually curious, because it's like heat conductive.
So the reason that they're made out of aluminum is because one, they heat much quicker, and there's also a chance for basically aluminum has a greater distribution of heat. So if you make something made out of aluminum, it's more likely to distribute the heat more evenly. So that's why you usually use something that's aluminum, so you don't just suddenly burn everything at the bottom.
Good. The more you know.
It's the same reason why back in the day people used to use aluminum foil whenever they were stealing goods, is because the amount of heat that actually gets sent through in order to detect like barcodes and things like that and tickets or tags would get reflected by the even distribution.
Fun fact
Weird
of the
fact,
day,
but
the more you know.
yeah.
So there's no law saying they have to be made of aluminum then?
I'm not having this conversation.
Well, we just did.
Yeah, we did it for them.
Yeah.
This SUV has seen better days.
Honestly, it looks like it's in pretty good shape.
It's a beautiful SUV, I'm not gonna lie. It's dented all over. That doesn't look like it.
It's theater of the mind. You have to pretend it's dented all over.
I can't believe would drive their car down here. Wow. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Why would the camera have a mic? Oh,
Sam.
I think I know what this is for.
There's going to be some type of like, instead of one picture, there's like 2 or 3 pictures, meaning that there's multiple shots. But the person, which I'm assuming is going to be Lada, only heard like less than that.
It must be picture. It must take pictures when triggered by noise, which means they probably put it there for Nessie.
Which maybe the sound poppers went off, and they got a picture of it going off when it didn't actually take a picture of anything.
That would be problematic.
What do you mean?
Huh. I mean, because then... Actually, no, that wouldn't be problematic, because that means that they could have gotten on the boat before it got to dark, so that means we could have gotten a picture of them before it was actually night.
Yeah, but the main thing is, I think, with it being potentially triggered by noise, there's going to be 2 different pictures at 2 different times. One being, like, I don't know, half an hour before, I don't know, like... A reasonably sized time difference between the first picture and at least the second picture, and one of it's going to be triggered by the sound poppers.
Fair enough.
Because, like, I don't know what the reason would be for the sound poppers going off before that. Or maybe the sound poppers went off for a second time. I don't know, I just feel like sound poppers are involved in confusing the time. And also, have fun, Dinah. I'm glad you were able to stick around.
He's fun.
Oh, cool. Let's try it out. Cough. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying that. Hey, I'm Nick. Nick.
Will you stop that?
Yep. See you in the Discord, Dinah. Maybe it's broken?
Don't kick it! Yeah, no, that's gotta be expensive.
Maybe it isn't set up to respond to voices? Well, what then? These things?
The party poppers?
Bam! Kick.
Oh, nah. Oh, no. What did she do?
She popped one of the party poppers, and then the camera took a whole bunch of pictures.
I know, but I'm just saying, if there was a picture of what we wanted, now there's a bunch of extra pictures.
Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you, get your hands off of that. I'm in Sandhill. Look what we done now. There's a whole roll of them. There goes a whole roll of film. Oh, sorry. Sorry, nice me. You don't pay my bills. You know how much of a roll of film costs? Oh, pay back. What are y'all thinking setting up party poppers in a place like this? Well... What? Don't you try and play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin? Yeah, I know what y'all think. Y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with an exaggerated drawl. Why, that must be so dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Yeah, count. And who are you now? A chaperone?
No, rather, we're sort of friends?
Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of my papa's jaws than listen to you stutter all day.
Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it.
Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry. What happened? What? Can't y'all see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry.
That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention.
What about your... First, let's ask her name. What? Can't you see I'm standing well film on my camera? Okay. Okay, so we have
Huh.
we do have to present something.
Yeah, I was kind of. Oh, attorney badge. Okay, I guess that's the only thing we really have, huh?
Yeah. I have to. Can we? Present.
This is my badge.
Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer.
What? You ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on over me that film? Cause they all have, you know. I'm a fighter and I write some meaner looking things and
No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on this lake.
murder. Sounds cool. Why did you all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
I'm trying.
Okay, now we ask for her name.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a southern drawl and I'm failing horribly. You too. Y'all can come out of hide now. I won't bite. Hide.
We're too northern, we can't do it. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Oh, Maya took off. Oh wait, never mind.
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Oh yeah, because she's basically was raised up in like a super rural culture village. Never mind you, honey. I can talk you and give you if it pleases you. Thanks, I think it'll be okay. Great then, I'm Lotta Hart, but you can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you.
Lotta Hart, interesting.
So, tell me about yourself, Lotta. So what do you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all really don't want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Lots of heart. But wow, neat. Nick, she's a teacher student at a university. Country U.
So I hear.
So when did you come up here? Let's see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
Why are you photographing? What are you photographing? Wow. I have a videographing and photographing degree, and I somehow messed it up. Continue.
Didn't I already tell you that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers.
Falling stars?
Why does she need a mic if she's taking meteor showers?
I don't believe her.
BS. Objection. Whatever.
Objection!
Objection. I call BS. Oh yeah. When was the murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately.
It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve.
That's so. Christmas Eve.
A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Well, let me see. Boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching the strike here for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So tell us about the camera then. That's the kind of camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made, a genuine silicon? How do you pronounce that?
Suligan. Isn't that where they make knives?
I mean, you would know.
I would.
Is it?
I would know. So Solingen is not an actual reference, but it's a reference to something that does exist, and they do make knives. And it's weird because they're switching around Sweden and Germany. But they do make really good cameras in Germany, so.
Cool. So what's the device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? The camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that? Never mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera. Neat! Lava's camera is set to automatically take a picture and when a loud noise is detected, faces the lake. Lava's camera enters the corner. But thanks for talking with us. I'm gonna head back.
I don't believe her at all about the stars. That just doesn't seem right.
She was probably there to take pictures of Gordy, let's be honest.
Yeah. That just seems like the realistic.
She's probably just saying that, like, taking pictures of meteors because she doesn't know how it would react to taking pictures of Gordy. But to the Criminal Affairs Department!
Ooh, I see us plushie in the corner.
Yeah, I do too. Hey, isn't that guy the what's-his-face from the first act?
I think so.
Well, this is just a generic white dude. But December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe is in here. Do you want to be chief?
Something wrong here, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency?
No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around?
Hold on, one moment. I'll be right back.
Fair enough. So, current people in the chat, I hope you've been doing well. I hope you're enjoying this chapter of Ace Attorney. I'm definitely enjoying it myself. And I hope you're enjoying having Nem around as well. His links are down in the description of this video, along with every other video up in this series, in case you want to check him out. Granted, he hasn't done much of streaming or YouTubing yet, but we did do a series a while back called A Date with Death, which is a very fun visual novel. And sometime in the near future, I think we'll be doing a Date with Death sequel, because they have a DLC that was released for a second act, which is very exciting. I know we're going to be doing that. I also might do it for my own channel as well. So whatever happens first, you'll definitely see it on one of our two channels. And let's see here. I've been playing a lot of a fun game with Mini Motorways and Mini Metro. Those are two very fun strategy games. And I do plan to finish up the Our Life, the game, coming up soon. But obviously, that's gonna been having some issues with recording it because program and everything else. And let's see here. I do plan to get back into Baldur's Gate soon enough, but that's gonna take a little bit of time because trying to coordinate with my significant other who also wants to have time to themselves.
Hey, what's up, chat?
Oh, hey. I was just talking about random stuff.
Seems the storm is heading my way, so I had to go ahead and bring the fruit trees back. Fruit trees in.
Ooh, that's fun. What kind of fruit trees?
Oranges, tomatoes, mostly citrus. So.
God, I would totally love to grow like my own, like blueberry bushes and raspberry bushes, but I don't think that's the right temperature for it where I live.
It's probably not. You know, I used to actually have a garden when I was up there, when I was back in, I think, middle school.
Blackberries were able to grow around here for a while, but we haven't taken care of the wild blackberries, and I think they probably just died due to time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm here.
Yes.
Gumshoe. Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon.
Okay, we'll come back.
You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that?
Do I look like a criminal or something?
So mean. So mean. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny. They're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see, and your mama could see you, you know, okay, your mama could see, you know, she'd be crying. Sorry, it got so southern, I fell apart completely. And break and spit it out, you low-life scumbag. He must be doing some image training for interrogations. Okay, image training for interrogations is crazy. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gore Lake? Gore decided. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's just the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. The detectives here are doing up to something else. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I've made it. It's my mascot. I see. Oh, nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, did you ever watch that Ace Attorney musical I sent you ages ago?
Musical?
Yeah.
I probably didn't watch it because I was like scared it was going to reveal stuff.
No, it's a fully made up case about the Blue Badger.
Oh no, I didn't. Okay, well now that I've seen the Blue Badger, I'm going to have to actually look at it.
Yeah, I actually let me resend it like now. You can watch it later.
Probably watch it tonight. Speaking of which, since I have you here, after this, can I bother you with me beating up a monster?
Sure. I mean, it depends on the time.
That's fair. That's fair.
I will send this into my Discord if you're a part of that, so you'll be able to see this. And, I know you are, but for the viewers at home, there's a link in the description. So, and I put in the pictures, links, and videos tag. So, you'll be able to check it out later.
Man, I really had to pick the most country tone for this typical 60-year-old cop at the very end of this room that definitely doesn't have a country accent just by looking at him.
Well, you had to pick a voice and you had to go with it.
And then I realized it was him and I was like, I've already committed, I have to keep going.
Yeah.
Good luck. It's high noon somewhere.
I guess let's go to the detention center to see if...
Yes. Let us be your attorney.
Okay, he's not there. So, what to do?
Well, what should we do?
What do you mean? Let's investigate. You should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene.
You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later.
Any ideas?
Well, got any good ideas?
Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall.
Of course. That's why you wanted the waterfall earlier.
Guess let's head back.
I mean, maybe we could check the boathouse now?
Maybe. Hey, Dots. Good to see you.
Moshimo, hello.
There's a new thing on YouTube where there's like expert chatters where the more you chat you get like a special reward kind of thing. Or like a little thing for the stream.
I guess we can try to get more information. I guess we could present the camera, yeah.
Nah? Oh, man. Yeah.
So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises?
Yep.
Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol.
A pistol.
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper?
And also this dot says, I was wondering about the XP thing. Seems rather neat. Actually, oh god, I gotta be more active. Ah! But yeah, I totally agree. Ah! Yeah, I guess it would.
Your camera. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey! Y'all are pretty bright.
Huh?
Yeah, enjoy your food, Dots. I'll see you around the chat. I'll see what you said. Tell you what, I'll just look see at my food.
It would have been a photo taken late last night.
I checked them once, didn't remember if there's anything on them. But if I got something, I'll be witnessing a genuine murder. Murder! Yeah! Yeah! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Maybe we can now go to...
He's kind of sus, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I guess we can go try the detention center again. Nope. How about the department's fair? There you go. December 25th, Police Department and Criminal Affairs. Guess Detective Gumshoe's still not meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! You just finished that meeting, for better or for worse.
I get the feeling we're in for some bad news.
So, what is the meeting about?
So, how did the meeting go?
Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer.
True.
You know, I don't know if you to believe him. Sure, Mr. Edwards seemed like you and me. Still, I had a feeling that he'd have done something wrong and he wouldn't go hide. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think Mr. Edwards did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting.
Don't tell anyone else, pal.
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor. Send by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, he did. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Oh, I think that was rather obvious. We've got a strong working relationship with you. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship, you say? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. You trust our investigation, see? You trust us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. You gotta earn the trust that you place in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. Well, can you tell us about the autopsy reports? Because you'll get that later. We wanted to ask you about that before.
I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report?
Oh, yeah. We had a copy for you. Autopsy report added to the court record.
Hey, yo, absolutely dabbed this up.
Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause of death, 1 bullet shot to the heart. So, it's probably one of those time frames where it was around like 11:55, 12 a.m. kind of thing, where it's like just in that kind of time frame.
A shot to the heart is very specific, though.
Yeah, I mean, they were on a boat, so it's pretty easy to just aim for the heart. So, but it's interesting that it's around midnight, though. The pictures are going to be very important to know that.
I mean, we don't even know who the victim is.
Yeah, not yet, at least.
Thank you.
Vic,
Huh?
can you show me that photo of the victim? Huh. Interesting. That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Well, tell us about the victim.
Do you know anything about the victim yet?
No. Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. That's kind of unfortunate.
Present? Question
No,
mark?
I'm just checking the profiles. Gifted, yeah, so... My little sister...
I still don't trust a lot of heart.
I think she's just dumb.
You might be dumb, but here's the problem is she's like breaking a sweat every single time we discuss a specific topic.
I think she's just one of those people that, like, she's kind of like Gumshoe, where, like, she's dumb, she means well, she's not gonna be doing anything bad. Like,
I mean, like, she's looking forward like her face is gyroscoped into a camera, kinda. But...
yeah, she does kind of have that kind of, like, fisheye effect.
But it's still... I don't know. It's the fact that we know she's not out there to shoot stars. She's out there to take pictures of... Well... Gordy, and she still actively went out of her way to not be honest about it at all.
Like, I mean, if you were a regular person and you heard someone was going to take pictures of, let's say, Bigfoot or something, would you necessarily, like, treat them, like, with respect or something?
I wouldn't say with respect. I wouldn't treat them with less respect. I'd just be like, okay, a little strange. Alright, you do you, I guess. I mean...
I'm sure that that's pretty much why she probably avoided telling the truth.
Fair enough.
Because, like, we both know, like, yeah, she wasn't telling the truth, but, like, hey, she does her, doesn't really matter. But thanks for talking with us, buddy. We're gonna head back to the...
Go get our pictures.
Yeah, hopefully we can go get our pictures. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all. Papa! Wait up a second, we got a bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took two pictures last night.
Oh.
Ayo.
Almost on point, actually.
Hey. This is them. Take a look.
Oh my goodness. Wait!
It's not a clear picture, but it's a picture of the boat, at least. And he is still standing.
Oh my goodness.
See, you shoot him with that pistol.
It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting.
Yeah, well, there's enough fog out last night to strangle a bullfrog, but you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. Unwitnessed. What?
Are you serious?
Of course I am.
How do you forget? Never mind. Yeah, she's not smart.
So do you want her to tell the cops about the pictures?
Here's the problem. The cops are, for some reason, the cops are absolutely certain that it is Edgeworth, which is telling me not that it's bad police work, but maybe there's someone else involved in the police work.
So we should say no, that we should not tell the cops about the photos?
Yes, because we should have the photos. Basically, we need the ammunition to go psych and pull them out.
Yeah, basically, because it's like, the photos seem to, like, obviously, assuming video game logic, the photos seem to suggest Edgeworth did indeed shoot the victim, and we do not want to confirm that the prosecutor's case to tell them, hey, yep, this is definitely the way to go.
Yeah, we don't need to give them ambiguous ammunition.
Yeah. So, obviously, I'm sure we'll find out that, like, yeah, it wasn't actually him or anything, but...
Or maybe it's Edgeworth standing well the other side of the boat.
Yeah, exactly. Or, like, he was the one on the receiving end.
I reckon no.
What's that? Now, don't y'all think y'all can pull one over on me just because you speak the lingo? I know enough to see when... I know enough what that L or Southern lingo. I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Hey, it's time enough to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. What about the other
Just
photo?
gave us the photo and went off to tell them?
Wait, Lada. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy?
Tell us what you saw too, please.
Nice try, hubby, but I wasn't born yesterday. I am a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'll soon eat the south side of a northbound skunk that's telling you. Lada. Don't let it get your scorbies in a bunch. Friends Day and or is that the other way around? No matter, I'm good. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn! Hot diggity damn!
Something's not right. I call it. Something's not right. You don't just forget someone got shot. I'm sorry, you don't.
I mean, okay. My theory, because she only showed us one picture, so I'm guessing that the other photo is, again, my theory still stands with the poppers, and the photo was just completely blank of an empty lake. So that's why she didn't show us that picture, and she is going to probably something along the lines of she woke up the first time to the blank picture due to X, Y, or Z, again, assuming poppers, and then she then actually saw the shots.
Maybe. It's just, I don't know. It's so suspicious.
Yeah.
Anyways.
She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? She couldn't have seen much.
Yeah,
I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow.
Lake photo added to the court record. Taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m.
I snatched up the cat.
Aw, cute cat. December 25th, Gore Lake, Public Beach.
Oh, something new?
Yeah, looks like the public have given up their interview. Hey! Who the heck are you?
Santa showed up.
Nick, I think it's Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa. Well, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous.
Dude, it's me. Larry. It's
Larry? Larry Butts. What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I forgot the accent I gave him. I'm working my day job. We're so samurai dogs. Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl, Kayamse, deserves the best.
When you mix Kanye with Beyonce, you get Beyonce. Beyonce, not another model, I hope.
Oh, Kayamse is a fine, fine woman.
Oh no.
This is her idea that I wear this costume. She was like, you go, girlfriend, you know? She brought this costume for me.
That's great, Larry.
Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your...
Not my what? No, she's not.
I'm his partner, Mayfair. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Yeah, Nick. Must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's little sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great.
Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening.
Honestly, I'm curious what he'll say to, Can I present... No, I can't present different people.
Huh. I think we don't have enough information to be able to present to him yet.
No, because I wanted to see what he would say to,
Edgeworth.
yeah, it's what he would say about Edgeworth, yeah. But what
Here, let me rip Edgeworth out of my pocket and present him to Larry Butt. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kayance, obviously. You wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Remember, it's like the Beyonce, but it's Keyonce.
Kayance.
Beyonce.
Kayance. I think what you just
I think
said...
you just cut him off guard, Maya.
No, it's just... Kayance is just not down right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo. Like you, Ao.
A model, I knew it. Yeah, like me, except I would not want to go to Hawaii for a photo shoot, I'm gonna be real.
Why not Hawaii?
Well, anyway,
Why are you so nice,
Was-
though?
look, if I'm going to Hawaii for a photo shoot, I better be standing in front of a volcano.
Honestly, fair.
Well, anyway, there's a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow.
Huh.
The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick. Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Wow, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy?
Yeah, he's a murder suspect.
What? Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgeworth was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Well, tell us about the samurai dogs. Tell us about the dogs. Oh, you mean those samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs? Ouch. Samurai thing was Kianse's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go girlfriend. She made that neat up there. Oh man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with the big meals. want to ask about Edgeworth first or Gordy first?
I got a weird itch in the back of my head when he said Gordy, and I'm like, he knows something about Gordy, doesn't he?
That's good. Let's ask.
He has to.
I feel like he accidentally caused the rumors about Gordy, and that would be hilarious.
Maybe, but I feel like it seems plausible enough because he's the goofiest guy near. So.
Yeah, literally, remember the second trial where he was accidentally framed for murder?
Yes.
Yeah, what's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Giant life form appears in Gordy Lake. Check it out. It's an article from yesterday's newspaper. Here's a photo. Wow, it's really new. That almost looks like a boat or something. Like, you know how there's like those swan boats and stuff?
Yeah, that does look like a. I'm like, that's a little. That
It
doesn't look like an animal. That does look like a boat.
It kind of reminds me of like a boat that just started sinking. But
Probably.
a monster, a real monster.
Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? I mean, if they saw it once and they never saw it again, I'm just like, okay, well, it was something that did sink, yeah.
Yeah.
It must have been like a sinking swan boat, yeah. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to auto. Oh.
Slaughter.
Sorry, I saw that and was like, oh no, I know who did this. I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame,
Oh, it's one of the two people in the picture.
I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Huh?
I wish I could have seen this.
Why would there be a sound?
Was it
My
like
brain
a
just
giant
made a
balloon?
theory. My brain just made up a theory.
What?
Two people get on a swan boat. They use party poppers to mimic the murder, and then that's the first picture. But they were on a swan boat. The swan boat sinks. They jump off in the water, go, leave. So first picture gets taken. Second picture is the actual murder.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's just like all the pieces suddenly came together.
Yeah.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion?
Larry,
Larry,
what do you know?
could I borrow this article from you?
Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. What? 1 million?
Grow up, Larry.
Record the article added to the court record. That's a monster in the lake. Tell us
Okay,
about
now we're gonna.
So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud, studying all the time and trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow.
I think I may have cracked another part of this case suddenly.
Yeah, whatever the thing that happened 15 years ago was the reason he decided to become a prosecutor instead of a defense attorney.
Exactly, and it had something to do with his dad. It had to have.
Yeah, maybe his dad was killed for some reason, and
Edgeworth was nearby when it happened.
Yeah, Edgeworth knew who killed his dad, but because of things that happened, the murderer got away scot-free.
And then they finally went after him.
Yeah.
But it backfired.
Yeah.
He was ready.
He was ready and prepared. But wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on
A
his knee.
proboscis.
Proboscis on his knee? No. He's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh. Go figure. How do you not know this, Larry?
This feels like something he would. Wait, wasn't Edgeworth the one cooking him?
No.
Wait,
it
no,
was,
it wasn't
the
Edgeworth.
old
It
guy.
wasn't.
It was the old guy that was prosecuting him.
Yeah, right.
It was like whatever his name. What's his face? The super dumb name. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about the man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick?
Oh. Weird being in the role of Nick and Nick knowing it.
Well, the thing is, we as players don't know, so I don't know if Nick knows.
Well, I mean, it's kind of suggested, but even if he does, like if he doesn't know, that's one thing. But if he does know and he intentionally left it out, now I'm like, interesting.
Well, I think we've done all we could, so let's try and go back to the detention center and see.
We checked the boathouse. We did not check the boathouse. Oh, never mind.
December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
Doing the cat. Get off of me. No.
Kitty being all cute.
He's laying on me. He's like, Dad's holding me like a baby, so I'm not gonna leave.
Aw, I wish I had a cat. I want a cat. But not a gumshoe inside.
If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently, an important witness turned up.
A lot of heart.
Of course. He'll be in there for a while.
It's a lot of heart. Has to be.
Uh-oh. Boathouse! Boathouse!
Yeah, I guess we can try and...
It's my firm belief that there is someone in the boathouse who's pretending to not.
Nope, nothing changed.
Damn.
Nope. I guess, do you know anything about this lady? What's this? You know my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately.
Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night.
Last night. Hey, Larry, do you know this guy? Oh, I know that's the other one. Who's this?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Who's this, Maya? Well? Oh, wait. Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she?
And we have very little to work with.
Yeah. What's that?
It's a camera. Take pictures with it.
You don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. You're looking at a bona fide GNI gadget. Check out the weird contraption. Oh, yeah, this is just...
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, this is just saying, like, oh, usually there's a music shift if there's something.
Huh. Interesting.
Why?
Interesting. So nothing. There's nothing going on. There's nothing to be seen. I'm baffled because, like, I feel like we're missing something, but I'm also confused as to what.
Yeah. There it is. Change in music. What is it? Oh, I know. You get your light. But,
Oh!
nothing, just something been bothering me. Could you show me the autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. That guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Maya worked at. I met him once when he was there taking out with sis.
That office? Wait.
Oh,
You mean Grossberg? Oh, wow. That's a deep cut. You mean Grossberg's office?
right, that guy.
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should talk to him, for old time's sake. I do not like his cut.
You
Gee,
don't like the cut of his jib.
I do not like the cut of his jib.
December 25th.
I guess Hades doesn't like the cut of his jib either.
December 25th, Grossberg Law Office.
Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
Aha! You're Maya's something, are you not?
I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright.
Aha! And you're Maya's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You have grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Oh, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Is something a matter? That painting.
Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my desserts. It made just desserts. All the better desserts. Yeah, because if you remember from the last trial, he gave it back to the... what's his face?
Yeah.
What happened?
There was a murder last night.
Murder. Silly old murder.
You haven't heard?
I, just caught up, you see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
That is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hadn't heard anything. He's like, oh no, is Edgeworth coming after me next?
Strange. I feel as if I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah!
Did you remember?
Here's a lawyer. Here at my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Mr. Miles Edgeworth shot? So...
I'm trying to figure out what his name pun is.
Robert Hammond. Yeah, I mean... I feel like it has to do with his last name as the pun.
Yeah. Who is this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond, who is the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
So yeah, we're learning about the case from 15 years ago. The DLC 6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps you remember.
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
Was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. The gasp! Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, dear. The spirit medium, Misty Faye. Your mother contacted the spirit of the victim, but the case was a loss. No conviction was made. Can you tell us more about this incident? The DL6 incident, yes. 15 years ago, a very strange case indeed. Never caught the... Oh, it's...
They never caught the criminal, right?
But Misty Faye used her powers to talk the spirits of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being made against one. But Mr. Harmon won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And that's why Edgeworth became a prosecutor. And the police blamed her mother, calling her a fraud. You're the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention this.
DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait, what does that case have to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim of the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
Ding ding ding!
What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. An old photograph from DL6 and Exhibit A is removed back. Missy Faye photo added to the court record. I agree with you, Dots. All I think of when hearing of DL6 is DLC. We have to go talk to Edgeworth. Go. Move. December 25th, Detention Center Visitors Room. What's this? Whatever shall we do? What's this? What's that? Da. I was hoping you got my message the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's no concern.
Don't give me that look. The ship is still strong. Don't do that.
Don't give me the sexy boy side glance.
With a little anger in your eyes, but actually you're just trying to hide your love.
The edgy boy side look. Look, Dots, if you played this game long enough and you've dug deep enough, you know that there is a fandom base between the ship between Edgeworth and Wright. It is crazy shock, and I have got an M here on the boat with me, and it is.
Oh no, I think they should. I think they're canonically together. They just keep it on the down low.
Yeah, no, well, it's never confirmed or denied. Basically, there's the fandom of that thing. Phoenix and Edgeworth are best friends, and then there's they were friends, and then they were roommates.
Roommates, hey. And now they're rivalers.
There's they were roommates, and then they were roommates. Wiggle eyebrows. Screaming at each other in the courtroom. Outside of the courtroom, things get spicy. Yes, they definitely do get spicy.
They might butt heads inside the courtroom, but outside the courtroom, yeah.
I'm wiggling my eyebrows right now. Wiggle. It's
the best sides of both sides of the law.
The best side. But it is no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. He's found you, Phoenix.
He's found you in his heart and in his mind and in his soul. So, what happened?
Can I ask you about the murder?
Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone.
Come on, communication is key. Please try to understand.
I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down. I just don't want you to give me this case, understand?
Aw, he's trying to protect Phoenix.
Old photograph DLC.
DLC.
Look, Dot's got me
Oh,
saying...
he's locked in.
Dot's got me saying DLC rather than DL6. But guess what?
Edgeworth?
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. You made incredible progress in your investigation.
Of course, we love you.
Yes, exactly. We would do anything for you. I'll admit.
Anything.
Anything you say. Well, I'll admit, I'm impressed, right? You're always single-minded to your work, though. No, you don't get to say you're welcome when we say DLC and sub DL6. That's not a good thing. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you?
You would know that, wouldn't you? About the DL6 incident.
You don't get me started on that. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That's why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like you weren't up to the job.
Whoa, look at the way his eyes are doing that. He really cares about us.
Oh, Edward.
Thinks he hurt our feelings.
I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask me whatever you like and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident.
We sized him up.
The DL6 incident was when my father died.
Whoa.
In theory, next case is going to be about the DL6 incident.
I could see this. Or we solve them both in one go and then Wright becomes famous and he and Edward get married.
Yeah, I love that, but I think in this particular case, I think it's just going to be solving who the heck did the murder on the lake. And then
Fair enough.
immediately afterwards, it's going to be a secondary case of then solving who the heck killed his father, because we're going to find some evidence that's like, oh my god, it was really you the whole time, or something.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! But right before my eyes.
Right before my eyes, you were shot.
Shut the camera, and I saw it all. My memories from that time were foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. Oh, and I did realize I said you're live, whatever.
Yeah.
That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end. Now this.
About to end? The DL6... Oh, my bad.
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. So in 2 days. December 26th. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. Well, yeah, technically 3 if you can't say.
What?
Nick, what does that mean?
That's when a case's statute of limitations run out. Legally, the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. Tell us about the suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he would be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
Tell us about your father. So, was your father was a lawyer? was. Gregory Edgeworth was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. So can you tell us about this? Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, Wright?
I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes. Will you?
Of course.
I
will always defend my potential boyfriend.
I will always defend our ship.
Who could have guessed that this day would have come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back? Pay him back? For what? I don't ever...
He's looking away.
For
He
here.
knows what I'm paying him back for.
It's like, for what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind. I guess you really don't need to know.
My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Document proving Edgeworth's request for activity. Well,
I guess we should...
What's that?
What's
Earthquake! Nick, it's a big one! Ah! It's coming! Ah! Whatever makes you duck and cover! Run, duck and cover! Phew, that was scary. Oh.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth? Oh, no.
There.
Oh.
He's on the floor and the ball shivering. We're all gonna die! No, okay. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquake. Oh no.
I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Oh no. That has to do with 15 years ago. I mean, he was what?
Yeah.
He's yeah, he's 24. So that would have happened when he was 9. So he was stuck. We saw the faint picture of his dad killed in an elevator. So maybe there was an elevator and he was stuck with his dad.
Maybe he was stuck in the elevator with his dad. The elevator got stuck while they're in there, and his dad ended up getting killed in the elevator.
It looked like it was a
time?
gunshot wound though, so...
Huh.
So, but the thing is, he's scared of earthquakes because of 15 years ago.
Well, that just means he has a soft side to him.
Aw. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things that's just like, precious baby.
Don't worry, we can nurse him back to happiness.
Well, I guess we're done.
We'll do it the right way.
We'll do it the right way. Just, I just saw the Dear Evan Hansen
Phoenix
musical.
Wright.
Yeah, have you ever listened to Dear Evan Hansen?
I have not. No.
I recommend checking out. It's not like the best musical in the world, but like it's definitely pretty interesting. And Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
That police officer in the corner is stone cold. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He does not care about anything in the world.
Yeah.
An earthquake happened and he didn't budge.
What's with that look, Dots? What's with the shocked and then a crossed-eye expression?
You have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe.
September 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Wee woo, wee woo. What's...
Whoa. Jump scare.
Yes, you do need to answer dots for that one. You do. Plus, that gets you more XP because you're chatting more. What's going on here? Eek!
What's wrong, detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. She says she came here to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal?
A lot of heart.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal?
No, not at all.
So who's the other witness is my question.
Oh, good point. I hadn't thought about that. Wait a minute. Good point. Hold on.
Maybe it's the boat owner or it's Larry. It's one of the two.
No, not at all.
But yeah, damn, taking advantage of the XP to keep me talking. My weakness. Whatever will I do? Nursing
Oh,
him
also,
back.
do
Nursing him back to
you also like my mic? Do you like the mic?
Yeah, Mike is good. Just, no, wait, not zero.
I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of one of those unfortunate things that, like, we can't do anything, and it's just kind of sad. We can't do anything about.
How unfortunate. How unfortunate.
A new contender has been added to the ring.
Oh my goodness. We're referencing the same thing.
The thing is, as soon as you said it, I was like, flashbacks to that game. What do you mean, no? You're gonna have to play that game at some point, Dots. You gotta play that. You gotta play that game for your horror.
Yeah, you have to do 50-50, obviously.
No, I redeemed points on Dot's stream the other day for doing a horror stream, and we had for jump scares and stuff. And one of the suggestions was playing the FNAF games.
I'm just gonna watch his streams enough so that I can vote for it.
Yeah. Well, you could do another. You can do another redeem once you have enough points to do a second horror stream.
I do have a second horror game, and it's probably going to be FNAF. That one is horrifying.
Yeah, well, I just listed in the horror suggestion thing of all of the FNAF games. So.
I actually know Alien Isolation. I'm going to make him play Alien Isolation.
Go into his Discord and add that to the list then.
I can't go around covering up evidence.
You trying to say something about the way I do my job? Oh yeah, I am so excited to redeem points to scare you, Dots, because that would be so fun.
No, sir. You should add a game. You should stream overlay where every once in a while you just randomly get jump scared if somebody uses enough points.
Yeah, no, that's what he was talking about.
Oh, there's a jump scare stream overlay?
There's I don't know exactly what the point overlay is. Dots, I'm sure Dots will talk about it, but basically he's planning on trying to do some type of, like, points redeem where it scares him.
Gotcha.
So, what did Lana tell you?
So, what exactly did Miss Hart say?
She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What?
Okay, well now we know she's lying.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
Right, I saw it too. But you can't really tell from the photo who it is shooting.
That's why she's going to enlarge the photo. And apparently Dot says, it's just you redeem points for a certain sound to play that will spook me out or try and make me jump. And she says it will drop the quality a mite, but should let us see us who's who. She can do that?
Photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. It's great. Unfortunately, I don't think it will actually show him in the act. It's so foggy. I don't think Enlargement is actually going to do anything.
For the sake of disbelief, we'll see. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation.
A cancellation?
Huh.
Interesting.
I'm afraid tomorrow's going to be the life or death of poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. We got a photo taken when the shot rang out.
I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. Unfortunately, I don't think so. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked.
What about Edgeworth? Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth's going to ask if the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paper. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend the case. I know you're the only one who can do it. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Wow.
Okay, so that means we need to show him the present, yeah. Look what I got.
Yeah, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file his paper. Or if I'm open to start the new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then.
Cheers to that. Good luck, pal. Hey!
Wow, he's very happy.
You guys feel the earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? You're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. You did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it.
Well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check up on him. You two go eat and get rest for your tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth nowadays.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Wow, 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 wow. To be continued.
Definitely save up a content. Yeah, let's...
Yay!
December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. And now if you are you able to actually entertain my chat for a few minutes? I got to go use the restroom.
Absolutely. I would be delighted to. Hey chat, how you doing? How you doing, Darkness? So now that I figured out a way to actually stream and more efficiently talk to people over stream, entertain you. Oh, okay, I am. Good, my goodness. Now that I found a way to actually stream more consistently with a better mic, I should be able to actually stream Monster. Now, the difficulty is with the audio, but I would love to share my Monster Hunter gameplay. I'm all the way at the end of the game. I'm like about to fight the final boss. Remember that monster I told you about, Fatalis? The thing that can like destroy an entire country in 5 seconds? Yeah, I'm about to have to fight that. That's the only thing left that I actually have to fight. Everything at this point is optional, or I could farm for it and help other people farm and level up. But he's not really optional. And I have to farm to be able to fight him because he can one-shot me every single shot. He basically, like he turns, his toe accidentally bumps into me, and I just explode and die. That's how much damage he deals to me.
What about exploding and dying?
You can go back later and look.
I know it's about that one game that you want me to watch you play.
Yes, and Darkness is also here, so I can pressure him too.
Totally. I just realized I dropped something. Give me a second.
Wah, 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 wah.
Okay, grab it.
I will literally go out of my way to figure out how to stream the audio, just so that I can co-stream while I'm playing.
If you actually stream on YouTube, you could get viewers as you play the game.
Well, that's my point. If I stream on YouTube,
Or stream on
need to
Twitch.
prepare.
Either or.
Hold on, no need to pressure my schedule. Looking more over free. Okay, good. So I would love to stream the game. Also stream general casual experience. Granted, I don't play the casual experience because I am master rank 100.
Also, Dots,
I am.
are you free tomorrow?
Am I free tomorrow?
No,
Yes, I am free tomorrow.
Well, I was talking more to Dots for potential stream. We have been doing a inscription challenge run where whoever gets to finish Casey's mod first wins.
Well, I will be free tomorrow. It seems that I don't know if he said yes to him being free.
Ooh, they rules me. Ooh, maybe we could actually do Phasmo together.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I can reinstall that actually.
Yeah. So we'll coordinate something tomorrow, potentially tomorrow night, so other viewers in my chat, we can maybe do Phasmo, or we'll potentially be doing Phasmo tomorrow night/morning, depending on time, time zones and everything.
Fair warning, it's been 6 years since I've played Phasmo.
It has been quite a bit of time since I played too. They just released a whole new update too, so.
Yeah, they've like revamped the game completely like 6 times, so.
Yes, so.
There's so much content in the game.
Yeah. Let's say same usual time of time zone stuff. So like normal time that I talk to both of you guys to start my streams at least, and go from there, I guess.
Yes. Oh, you say gamble? Okay, well I'm gonna buy you Belial so you have gamble.
To be fair, Dots is not very good at deck building strategies. He's getting better, but he's still not that very good.
Fair enough.
You know I'm winning in the...
Let's go gambling!
I beat you in the regular mod, and I'm beating you in Casey's mod. And the only reason why you yeah, you could take insult to that, because you're not as good. And the only reason you caught up once is because of the fact that, like, I was playing a terrible deck on a very hard thing. But I'm still ahead.
Ooh. She said you can't card. Card harder, bro.
Yeah. Card harder.
I don't know. I play so one game I've been trying to get people to do is you know Binding of Isaac, the
Yes.
Lost Souls.
Yes.
I have not been able to get anybody to play that with me.
It's on my list to play. If that means anything.
It's so fun, but you have to have more than 2 people.
Yeah,
Which is why I haven't been able to get it to happen.
Yeah, it's literally on my list to play.
I have in person I actually have the entire deck. Like all the cards that exist. Including DLC and custom, but that's not going to help when you're trying to play it online.
Yeah.
Let me grab my card and we'll see who can go. Okay, your credit card. Uh, how many cards do I have in my wallet? Hold on, let me check. I think I win this battle.
We both know, Dots, that I beat you on the whole who can gift better. That's being real.
I think I win this battle, though I'm actually terrible at knowing how to give gifts.
To be fair, I didn't.
I might have.
Did I get you anything for your birthday this year? I don't remember.
Who?
You, them.
Me?
Yes. Did I get anything for your birthday this year?
When is my birthday? I don't remember.
I'm not gonna give a specific day, but it's in April.
Look, I get gifted stuff all of the time. I don't remember. I genuinely don't.
Well, I will say it's in April.
Look, I forget my own birthday because I don't even look my. So I usually don't realize what I've aged it up.
Well, I'm not gonna give away your age, but you're 1 year older than me.
Yes. I look like I'm 18, between 18 and 23. But I'm older, so...
Fair. Yeah, and Dot says, how did you forget your own birthday?
I forget my birthday because my job has me out, working and then randomly partying because of a successful work day. So... my birthday is not even the biggest thing that happens in my year. Successful work days are.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Look. When I went to Paris and then I did Paris Fashion Week and then we had a yacht party. That caught my attention more than actually my birthday. Because at my birthday I was like, man, I want hot dogs tonight while I'm at home. And then I made gourmet hot dogs. I overdid a hot dog. I personally I took too much effort to make the best hot dog I could ever make. And that was my birthday. I do other people's birthday better than my birthday because I forget my birthday exists because I just live that life where everything is just I do a little too much all the time.
Now, don't say when my birthday is or anything like that. But do you remember my birthday?
I do remember your birthday. It's one of the only birthdays I actually remember.
And I don't even remember if you got me a gift.
That's what I'm saying is I don't remember when I remember your birthday. I remember our friend. I remember my friend that you don't like's birthday. I remember my brother's birthdays. I remember my birthday. I remember my cousin that has the same birthday as me's birthday, but sometimes I forget my birthday.
So how do you remember their birthday but forget your own?
No, literally, I think it was last year. I was happy birthday, and she's like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "What's wrong with you?" So no, it's a little bit of a mixed bag. We have the exact same birthday. Only difference is she was born exactly. And then I remember my mother's birthday, and that's about it. I don't remember anybody else's birthdays.
To be fair, for the longest time, I would swap my dad's birthday, the day of the month, with my mom's birthday, day of the month. So I knew the days. I'm gonna say 2 random days. Let's say one was born on the 10th and the other was born on the 20th. I would say the one that was born on the 10th was actually born on the 20th and vice versa.
Okay.
But I would remember the month. I just would swap their 2 days.
It was just weird that, like I said, it's weird. I also kept getting gifted random games by random people. When I say random, I mean there was somebody who I friended on Steam years ago, and they were like, I don't gifted me a game, and I'm like, what? You don't even know who I am?
I mean, that's kind of what happened with me and Dots. I was just watching. Dots was watching me, and then they were doing a stream at one point, and then I was like, "Here's random stuff for you because why not?"
Yeah, I mean.
Because I'm a chaos
Anyways.
gremlin.
I love that picture that's behind, I love that picture that's behind Edgeworth, but I feel like it has something to...
It looks like a bridge between two trees.
It does. Maybe we're crossing the bridge and leaving something behind.
It feels very shipworthy.
Oh yeah, no, we're coming across the bridge together, so Edgeworth.
Exactly. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost the case in his 40-year career. Yes, I am a chaos gremlin and you're a weed. Yep. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god! Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
The level of that glazing is crazy. Someone sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. Is he though? Is he really a man to be feared? Because I feel...
Karma?
Yeah, Karma.
Manfred von Karma.
Yeah, the pun is karma.
Okay. The whole thing is that it's about how
Manfred about what now?
how man fears or how man fears actual karma.
Yeah.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
Did Edgeworth learn it from him? Yeah, he taught me what Charlotte likes to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now you're trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
Okay, you just added an extra 10.
That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors.
Like I said, that glazing's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me.
Yeah, I mean,
Speaking of Mia,
yeah, I mean, like, if your mentor died, like, what? Of course you're gonna think they're the best in the world, because why wouldn't they be the best in the world?
yeah.
I dropped my lid somewhere on the floor. I don't know where it disappeared to. It's going on the heck out of me until I find it.
Where did the cat go? I just realized he's not on my lap.
So we both lost something. Which is
I was just chilling, and then I was like, "Whoa, my lap feels." It's like, "Oh, Patty's not on my lap."
That's unfortunate. My lid disappeared too, though. I mean, it's not really noteworthy because I don't know where it is. Whatever.
Hey, baby. Hey.
Speaking. Yeah, of course you're saying. Good job, you two.
Hi, ladies. How you doing, baby? Ready to snuggle up on Dad's arm? You little big baby? You fat baby? You big fat baby? Furry baby? Oh, it's nap time. Alright, get some sleep.
Yes, a very cute kitty.
Oh, he is big. He's large.
He's a chunky boy.
He's very chunky. I put him in my lap, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, he's heavier than my tablet."
Aw, that's always adorable. Yeah, I guess I'll
Yeah,
try
I think
and search
he's
for the
sleepy.
lid later because I have no idea where it's gone to.
Chunker Cat Club, let's go. Speaking of Mia,
Maya.
are you sure?
Uh-huh. You could really be using Maya's
You really be
help
using
right now, don't you think?
Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
Well, I keep reading your life. funny.
What can I say? Phoenix is infectious.
I think it's because I kept watching. Maybe I was a week.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing.
Well, it's. Oh, we're not seeing.
Well, it's time. Let's head in.
Dun, dun, dun. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
I have fat cat in my arms.
Court
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, wow.
He is super old.
I want to make a comment, but I can't say it because I feel like no one's gonna understand what the reference is,
Take the reference.
unfortunately.
Make the reference then.
It's a Boondocks reference. That's why I'm even more
I
concerned
don't
about
know
saying it.
that, unfortunately, so.
Dots, do you know anything about Boondocks? Yes, no? I guess I have to wait for the stream to catch up. Hold on.
They say not too much.
Not too much? So there's this character in the Boondocks whose entire name is literally one long name, and I'm hesitant to say it. So it's a blank named Slickback, and that's his entire name. And he disallows you from saying even any part of his name as a shorten. He's like, no, you have to say the whole thing is my name. And he reminds me of how he would dress if he was a prostitute.
Interesting.
Okay, so, Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies. Yeah, no, he looks like he's about to throw hands.
Yeah.
He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please.
Yeah, he looks like a pretentious dick.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's about to, like, immediately lunge himself over the table.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, how old is he?
It's probably like 50,
5.
50 something. Yeah, 65. Okay, that makes sense.
Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be your crime?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine.
Dracula called. He wants his style back. Agreed.
The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened around Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. We went toward the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest now.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling proceedings.
Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gravel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course, you're quite right. Wow. No, he's not!
Witness testimony.
Wow, that's bottlenecking. That's terrible.
Yeah. Arrested in Betchworth. A man called in to the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Oh wait, that's your line.
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now.
He's literally like trying to bottleneck the processings.
So,
He's not even doing his job. He's just doing the judge's job.
yeah. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Sure, let's press for more details on that.
Hey, man. It's very indiscreet.
Yeah.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the two gunshots, right?
Gross judge, jury, and executioner. Yeah. Objection. That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously.
Different people.
There were two witnesses.
Eh.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, detective? Heading to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. I don't think we need to press this for more information, do
No.
we? That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I think we should press on that. That's...
Yeah, because like, what do they mean? They just found him. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinions. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Article and objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections.
No, I didn't suspect anything of him at all.
I mean, he should have just said he looked. He should have just said he was, or appeared relaxed. Honestly. Hold it! Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. You have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutor. Detective, this court isn't interested in musings. Trustings. Poppycock! I never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue.
Also, notably, it seems like he doesn't have a good relationship. But like, as a prosecutor, he specifically doesn't have a good relationship with the detectives.
Yeah.
Like, maybe others do, he just specifically doesn't, because he's just so much of a dick.
Crap. But continue now. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake.
Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge used the bullet. It didn't strike the bone, so his shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
But a pistol bullet adds to the arrest from my
22 caliber, okay.
So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. why did you have to arrest him?
Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Yeah, he should have brought that up initially.
Wait, sorry. Murder weapon was found in the boat's assistance. I guess we'll press the surveillance as fast as we can. How long did it
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
well, I'll say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast. I didn't actually read what he said. That was my part.
But yeah, that was
I'm
exactly
not
what
even gonna lie.
that was exactly what he said though. That's the funny thing.
I was like, wow, that was pretty fast.
A motto for the month is get there quick.
I guess I just shared a brain cell with Phoenix, huh?
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to seeing your next year's salary. Ouch. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir.
God, he's so strict on everything at every.
Let's see here. What did he present, though?
See, here's that's huh.
And called to the station around 30. I think.
After midnight,
And
the
Autopsy-
autopsy report says
sometime.
sometime between the 24th or 25th.
I think we present this on a man called the station around 30 minutes after. Because that feels like that's a pretty big gap.
Yeah. Objection!
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Hmm? It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh?
Huh? Really? Objection overruled. I'm curious. I'm very interested in. Try to think before you make mistakes, Mr. Wright. Whoops, that did not go so well.
Man called the station 30 minutes after midnight. Headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Mr. Edgeworth. Didn't suspect anything. Next morning, body was found. Murder was found in the boat.
Huh.
So,
There's nothing immediately suggesting that there's any evidence contradictory to what we're seeing. However, I am curious about what that. Okay, never mind. I am very curious about all of this because it's very strange.
yeah, because we press on everything.
Body was found in the lake. Didn't suspect anything at all. Mr. Edgeworth. Headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. I feel like the only way we're going to get a contradiction.
Lying, but time.
Yeah, I mean, because it's definitely like my first thought was like, hey, the guy called 30 minutes after, which is sort of strange.
Oh my goodness, there's a tropical storm coming my way.
Ugh. Hopefully you're able to stay safe.
Me too, I was not expecting it.
Oh, I just pressed right again. But Maya says, Nick, doesn't seem like Detective Gumshoe is being motivated. I bet Von Karma is feeding him lies.
His testimony's probably filled with landmines just waiting for us.
What do you do?
Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do?
Well said, Nick. You're the man. guess press more on this because this is the only one that changed.
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
Excuse me. There are fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What?
Order.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Edgeworth is left-handed. I'm joking. I have no... Order. I don't know if he's left-handed or not. Huh?
I actually think he's left-handed.
I'm like 90% sure Edgeworth is left-handed. I don't know why I feel like he is.
And interesting, and also, order. Can I get an order of a milkshake, please? I just want a single milkshake. What do you want for free drinks?
Food? Oh. So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the murder weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence.
This is actually court record. Fired 3 times. But Lana
Huh?
said you saw 2.
Interesting. That has... Okay, now we have questions, because the fact that there is only one picture...
No, there's 2 pictures, but we only got
Okay. There are 2 pictures, it fired 3 times. So there should be 3 pictures.
I mean, the thing is, we don't know how fast back-to-back the camera is able to take pictures. At the very least, there should be 2, if not 3.
How do I put it this way? It literally emptied a camera roll when letting off a party popper right next to it, and I mean it let off a...
Yeah, so my theory is that there shouldn't be at least 2, because we don't know if it... So...
Wait a minute, it says it's been fired 3 times, that doesn't mean it was recently...
Yeah. That
Interesting. Hold on.
Yeah, because
This has put something into perspective. And only 1 bullet was ever found, at all.
Yeah, well, 1 was found in the victim's body.
Okay, so if it's only been fired 3 times, but it's not necessarily recently been fired 3 times, then there's a good chance that it was well preserved before being used as a murder.
I'm assuming in this particular case it means it was fired 3 times recently. Maybe not like back to back within like 5 minutes, but at least within a handful of like 20-30 minutes, maybe like an hour.
Maybe, but the reason why I'm bringing up it doesn't have to be recent is because you can actually put the inner working residue to make it appear as though it was completely recent.
Yeah, but I think in this game, because I think if we remember correctly from like the flashback, it was there was 2 shots that were fired back to back. So I'm
correct. I'm just confused. Why is there a 3rd shot?
Yeah, that maybe it was remember how before I was thinking like, oh, maybe the potty poppers did something to make the camera shoot a second time.
So maybe he shot before he went onto the boat.
Either he shot before he went onto the boat, or shot after he left the boat.
He shot 1 before he went onto the boat, and then randomly fired, randomly fired, missed once, probably went into the water, and then.
Yeah. So yeah, one shot went into the victim. 1 shot fired, probably the 2 of them fighting over the gun, and then the 3rd shot was to trigger the camera and wake up Lotta.
Yeah.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yeah, yes, sir? Was this bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the pistol the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hmm.
Hey Nick, what does he mean ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Okay, that means ballistic markings are going to be more in this case than we're being given information for.
Yeah. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I will explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me? Ballistic markings are like fingerprints on a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
How accurate? I don't know if you know how accurate it is in the real world, but is it fairly accurate?
In the real world, I'd say it has a 98.7% accuracy.
And is the 2% just from similar and branded guns? I'm guessing.
The 2% is generally comes from either misreads or when a gun is jammed and ends up getting mushed out of a chamber.
Interesting.
So it's usually actually from misfires.
But indeed, this leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order! Order!
Can I get a milkshake?
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge.
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However,
I should hear the witnesses speak. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a break. I will call my witness after the sentence, which will last 10 minutes. Judge?
yes.
What are you doing?
He seems very fatigued. Like, he seems very easily, actually, but probably because he's so high-strung.
Yeah. A 10-minute recess now.
Wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway?
December 20th.
You know, they can actually file a suit against prosecutors who are technically being, well,
Too flippant, basically.
yeah, they can file cases against prosecutors who.
But this is the basically a random game based on imaginary laws, which that may not exist here. But I actually think this is probably
Because think of it this way, it's why, like, sometimes whenever somebody you tempting for being a dick. Edgeworth, what's going on here?
I actually think this is probably a good point to end the stream. We've been going on for about 3 hours now at this point. So we're about to go
Correct.
on to the next witness. So
Correct. Muda.
do you have any closing words before I close off the stream?
Next time on saving Edgeworth and making him fall.
So, I hope... Yep, I'm glad you were able to make it to us, along with everyone else who came along. And I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, month of your lives. And the stars forever guide your path, wherever it may lead you into the future. And I hope to see you guys again soon.